ShredMentor challenge of the day number 75, and today we're going to be sliding with sixths up and down the same strings. Here's how it goes. Alright, so the idea is basically just knowing your sixths up and down a given string. This is part of your scale knowledge, and it's very easy to get carried away with learning your scales across the neck and not up and down the string. So this is part of that. You're ultimately learning specific intervals, in this case, sixths, throughout the entire harmonic minor scale. In this particular case, I'm using E harmonic minor, once again, and I'm starting with the sixth of E. So I'm targeting the E, but I'm actually starting on its sixth. And I'm basically doing a pattern where it's the sixth, the root, and then I slide down to the next note, and I do that same pattern each time. And so it ends up being triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now here I'm sliding up back into it. I did it a little slowly in the initial time, but it really was meant to just be a little bit more of an expressive way of playing the last note. Alright, so that's the basic idea then, and really there's a lot to take on all at once because I'm actually completing more than an octave. I would suggest that if you're having any trouble with the fretboard knowledge of this and getting lost somewhere along the way, break it up into something smaller. Just go back and forth between two of them even. So like, just establish where those two are in relation to each other, then throw another one in and go back and forth between the three. It's always better to take on bite-sized pieces of scale knowledge that you can actually process rather than bite off too much and just get lost predictably somewhere along the way. These are a couple different ways that I've managed to take on pieces of the fretboard and until I know the entire scale. And so you can just do 3 at a time, so instead of the highest one, start here. And then if you already feel like you know that one, do that one, and that one. And just kind of gradually spend quality time with little areas of your scale rather than the entire thing, because otherwise that can get very, very overwhelming if you're not already familiar with it. And if you are, just have some fun with it. It's a really cool technique, and I almost tend to overuse it sometimes in my soloing. So I've definitely used it a bit in my last probably at least 2 or 3 albums. So probably not going to stop now either. It's just a really cool effect. And so anyway, you give it a try, and I'll see you again tomorrow.